we submitted two bills on the floor. One bill focused on the stimulus package, and that's a stimulus package for community support to local businesses and others as a grant. We are asking the House to put aside $10 million so that $10 million, the $10 million can go across the 73 districts. And the idea behind this is simple. In my district, District 9, when I speak to the women, the women, the market women, they always ask me, so you order, how can we get a piece of the cake, the piece of the government cake? The roads, they can't see the roads. Sometimes the health stuff, no budget there for health. So they're asking, how can they get a piece of it? They want micro loans. In my district, we've given over $2 million in micro loans. I was just in my district, 4 towns reported, we gave them $130,000. They turned that $130,000 to over $2 million Liberian dollars in less than 1 year. So we're saying, let's get some grants to these small businesses between $250 to $7,500 across the board. This will enhance businesses, and this will ensure that at least our people can benefit. That's one bill. The second bill is near and dear to my heart as well, because it's what I believe drives an economy, drives the country. It's a sovereign wealth bill, if you will. It's to put aside 10% of all of the royalties, all of the fees a concessionaire pay to government of Liberia for future generation, for the young people. Look at bomb mines. Look at all these places that we've taken. You can't look at one bank account to say, oh, the money you're saving for our future trainer. It's insane. And right now I feel like it's the proper time, talking about HPX, talking about EML, let's put some money aside. 10%, just 10% for future generation. And we'll have a little bit of wiggle room there, and you can just take it out. There will be under certain conditions that will have to be met for you to take it out. So those are 2 bills we put on the floor today, and thank you so much.
Well, let's take a few questions to recognize the president.
Yeah, thank you, Wongbe. It's always a pleasure. This is one of your very crucial instruments since you've been here. How are these 2 instruments critical to alleviating poverty, if you may?
Thank you. The first one, instantly, let me tell you, if you go and ask those women in my district, all of rural districts, they will tell you straight that money that come to them, the bill proposes 50% of the funds to go to those women-owned businesses and women-owned groups. So right there, we know women are the engine of our economy. All the market women in Moravia, all the Gubacho women there, some of them in groups. They're in groups. When you give them that money, they take that money, turn it around, they send their children to school. It will reduce the burden on the government of Liberia. And it helps to alleviate poverty with the fact that they can pay for their children's school fees and all of those things. It's very cardinal to us, really, truly.
Yep. I take Prime FM, Prince Morgan.
So my name is Prince, I vote for Prime on Wongbe.
Okay.
Sorry, I want to call you Bongane. Yes, so thank you. I have 2 concerns. One with the 10 billion that you asking your colleagues to set aside. My thing is, allocation of funds in the budget, that one thing, but then the proper oversight for those funds to be used for the internal purposes, I think one mechanism with the legislature put in place so issue of funds are used properly. And the next one, the 10% of loyalties from concession companies for future generation, the uses of that money is not too clear to me. What would be the uses of that fund?
Thank you. Good questions. One, again, not because we have some challenges, that means we shouldn't put forth something. In this country, we have good examples of going out there giving $250 to women, $300 to women, $500, and they turn it around and they actually paying it back. So we have that, and we have oversight mechanisms in place for that. So we'll do the same here. There'll be audits, there'll be requirements, mobile money. The bill has a way to tighten how the money will be spent. So we have that. In fact, we asked for audits that will be done by, it's a 1 year thing. It's not perpetual. It's 1 year. Because right now the economy is suffering. Listen, this administration is trying. But a lot of people cannot feel the impact. You know what I'm talking about. Things are happening, but people are not feeling that impact. So we hear in the US people sending $2,000 checks. In other countries, they are looking for ways to stimulate the economy. This bill helps to stimulate the economy. It helps us. Secondly, the reason for the 10% in the Sovereign Wealth Fund bill is for it not to be used, Chief. It's for future generation. We don't have the habit of saving in this country. We really don't. We don't save. So if we would take all the iron ore from Nimba County, disappear, then next generation can be suffering. So what if all our natural resources are gone? What will happen? It's not about you can use it. When the government is facing some crisis, it triggers you now to go there and take money. And not the other government can let me draw from it. Other government can let me draw from it. No. Botswana has a bill. A sovereign wealth fund. Ghana has something similar. It's a start of a process to save for our future generations. So we don't look at, in the future, our young children coming up, what is left for us? Nothing.
Let's take Vision, this gentleman, and we'll close up.
Thank you, Wongbe. My name is Anthony Dan. I report for Vision TV. Let's look at your first communication. It talks about setting aside 10 million for the 73 dishes. When this communication was put for, how do your colleagues welcome it?
They welcome it well because they themselves feel the pinch, right? Every day we see people asking us, "Oh, help me send our children to school. Oh, help do this. Oh, help to do that. Oh, my person is sick, whatsoever." Let me also say this to you. A young lady posted on social media. She said, "Why is it we are suffering here? Banks not giving us any money. But we are suffering. We're talking about $1 billion. But we are suffering. Banks not giving us any money." I screenshotted that and I will send it to you. That brought tears to my eyes because I know what it is to be a businessman and hustling, trying to get something from the bank. It's every single lawmaker you see here, they understand the pinch that in their community, that one woman may be selling, one papa may be doing something. Everyone is facing that same challenge. We're just advocating so that we can bring government closer to the people. Let people feel government impact. The money should go in the pockets. It's a grant. We're asking for it to be in 2027, 2020. No. Do it one time, stimulate the economy, people start to use money, people start to spend.
That's why you get that money from the budget.
We believe we can get the money from the budget.
So the final question, Archie.
So my name is Archie Sebobi. I work for Bliss. How prepared are you when running after your colleagues to get their support to ensure that this instrument will not stay a lifetime in community rooms?
Thank you. One of the good things is we put in mechanism, you heard it on the floor today, we put in mechanism so that all the bills that are going to community room, we can be able to get them out faster. Two, we're lobbying. Most of our colleagues, some of them were not in the house, in the chambers today, but they believe this is important. Some of them have stimulus package, because most of them believe that the future generation bill is easy to pass, but they wanted to know more about this. And when they heard how it's going to be distributed, many of them were even signing the signature sheet that we are not even going to file yet. So we'll be running after it. We'll be doing our lobbying effort. And I want to say thank you to the press for coming. I say it's a privilege and honor, and we'll continue to have more interactions. Let me say this to you also. I don't plan to put any bill on this floor that will not benefit my people in the rural areas. I represent the rural district. For those of you who have the opportunity to visit my district, I know one or two people have visited my district. Yeah. I want for you to come this December. I'm inviting you on the 15th of December to the 20th. So come to see my district. It's a very rural district. When you're in the car, and the car then be bouncing, and the road condition that we've seen those road conditions for years, you understand why we're pushing for road development. That's why I sat with the president. That's why I asked him, we need road development. Everything coming here, everything coming in Moravia, everything coming in Moravia. We need road development, Chief. My district borders 4 different counties: Riverside, Bassa, Bon, and it all the way to Roses. There are 3 tribes. So how can you be able to deliver when we're sitting down here? We can't be able to go. Okay, so these bills will be important. I will put bills on this floor that will benefit everyone, including the rural communities. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Honorable.
So for Honorable Taa Wongbe, District 9, Nimba County.